Inside AT&T Park, the home of the Giants, as we ready for baseball from the city by the bay. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ty Blach will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one of the things we're going to know with Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup working. Doesn't throw very hard. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Has always had an advanced changeup, and that's really his bread and butter and his go-to pitch. Will throw the curve and occasional slider, but for Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup to survive to get through this game.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. McCutchen has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's 2 for 4. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in that dugout know who leads this team in hits, and it's this guy.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Interesting guy, Zach Godley. Not an overpowering guy, but he pitches with a lot of emotion. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Decent slider, pretty good changeup. He has a good fastball, a good changeup, and a good slider. And if he has all three, he has a pretty good shot to shut somebody down.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Joe Panik. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0 now.
No strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, catcher, Buster Posey.
So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Jackson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
0-1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Annex able to get there. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, John Ryan Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Missed with a slider. Jake Lamb would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pence has a read on it, and that's the third out. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Grounded to third. Lamb is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Marte doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 52, Zach Godley.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Godley. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Lifted down the line in left. Pence on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Left fielder, Hunter Pence.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. A career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pence, an imposing right-handed figure at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ty Blach. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Nick Ahmed back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Ahmed leads off second with nobody out. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's gone into the arcade section. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First home run of the campaign for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch.
A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
James Lamb.
Into the box, Jake Lamb, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Grounded down the third baseline, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Throw won't get him.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Joe Panic. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Lifted into center field. Ahmed into shallow center. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Andrew McCutchen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full. D-backs lead it 2-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Godley.
Striding in once again, Zach Godley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Ahmed. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Digging in once again, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. strike to even the count. 1-1. Marte at second with 2 down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Hit hard to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now in the box, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Tapped down the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Diamondbacks have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jackson giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Hallo.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The catcher, number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Digging in and looking for more, John Ryan Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Souza, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Watson, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Souza rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Arizona's on top, 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Kelby Tomlinson.
grounded back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. They trail here 4-0. Back here in San Francisco, we're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 49, Sam Dyson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Godley. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Ahmed. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Jackson. He makes the running play. 2 down.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, a fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Jackson, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's got a 3 for 5 line. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Steven Souza would be next. High pop-up. Belt is there. And the inning is over. Diamondbacks get one, and it comes on the RBI triple. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Giants nothing. Striding in once again, Joe Panik. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
High in the air into shallow left center. Ahmed is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Buster Posey now. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready once again, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutcheon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Jake Lamb standing in now. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Souza, base runner at first with 1 out. Change up low, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. Bends into the zone for a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Pulled toward right center field. Jackson on the run. 2 down.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Marte.
Ready for another chance. Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pence. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs out in front, 5-0. So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Souza is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-2 once more. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at him, man. He's up with it. The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Pence. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's right there. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Guerin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gregor Blanco is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 1, Gregor Blanco.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Godley. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nick Ahmed. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 1 to the D-backs leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, David Peralta, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two pitch just missed. Paul Goldschmidt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Peralta leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch popped up. Belt on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw in gets away from him.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The center fielder, number 16, Austin Jackson.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Austin Jackson. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Here comes Souza, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hit hard up the middle. The underhanded flip. There's one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Here's Joe Panik. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Diamondbacks took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Godley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the D-backs totaled 11 hits as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-0. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 7-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. Bryce Harper was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs, helping the Nats down the Braves 8-2. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-1. The Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers got 11 hits overall as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-2. Randall Grichuk launched 3 solo home runs as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 15-0. The White Sox beat the visiting Rays 2-1. Edwin Encarnacion was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Indians took care of Detroit 6-5. Paulo Orlando picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 5-2. Byron Buxton touched home 3 different times in the game as the Twins were victorious over Houston 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim went deep 4 times as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 10-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.